So we try it again. We go back, we press the issue. This is our trail. That moose was just moving through. We hope. Rainy day. I was watching a thing, one of them AI fucking bullshit things. But, I mean, are they allowed? I mean, there's this whole thing about anti-flat earth and everybody's talking shit about it. But, you know, like, the earth can't be flat and blah, blah, blah. And there's so much resistance to it. But this stuff, they don't really resist it. Well, it seems like they just ignore it. They ignore the flat earth too. I mean, they resist it, but they don't give it any actual weight. I mean, okay, there's a test. Did you do the test? Everybody's like, yeah, I did the test. It's this. Scientists are like, that's strange. We could have swore we lived on a ball, but yeah, that test says we don't. Oh well. We'll just keep saying we live on a ball. I mean, the lights work when you turn the switch on. It doesn't matter if you know why or not. When you start the car, if you've got gas in it, I mean, you know the basics. Put the fuel in, start it. That's it. You're good to go. What kind of bird is that? Where'd it go? There it is. Pretty good camouflage. Plus the phone is stupid. So they're talking about like ports that they find in the 1700s that are ancient, and they're too big for any of the biggest ships that we have, and we're not going to get that big a ship for a few hundred years. Where you going? I don't want to go that way. I think that's weird that we just gloss over that. I mean, don't people care? How many people go to the pyramids and these ancient structures and sites? You're not going there because it's beautiful, right? You're not going there because, well, those big rock walls, terrace things, those look cool. And the temples look cool, but I mean, it's just a bunch of rocks piled up. But the rocks are so big that how'd they do it? And you're like, these people were stupid. And look at what they did. We can't do it. But look at what they did by accident. Perfectly aligned. And then they come and tell you that if you give a monkey a typewriter and let him type for infinity, that he'll write, you know, every single work of literature that's ever been produced. He'll think of it on his own because of infinity. And so the cavemen just got it right. They accidentally made concrete and poured blocks up there on the thing. And you're like, wait a second, we would have already known. We would have already known all this stuff because we've got microscopes. We look at the rocks and the things, and how could you not figure out how something's done? I mean, they're looking at this and they're like, yep, these are tool marks here. Except for they didn't have tools, so it's impossible. Oh, well, I guess our story that we've been told, and what was the evidence documenting that your story is true, you know? My dad told me. Your dad told you that the shit was that way. And you're like, okay, Dad, thanks, Daddy. Can I have a kiss goodnight right on the lips? Hello? Is this somebody that... I'm just kidding. It's a horror movie. Who's out there? I just came out here to have sex and drink beer and dance. Oh wait, no, that's Footloose. Never mind. I'll be right back. My blinker. Alright, now we're on the highway, the Moose Highway. We'd be liking this trail. So, keep our eyes peeled for big moose. Big moose. Big moose. Well, suppose something just popped in my head. You know, I got friends that are like Christians and things, and I don't know. It kind of seems like they're always trying to save you or change you or sell you down this fucking path that they're on. And they're not on the path of the way it's laid out. So if you're not getting softed into it by your family, let's see what you got going on here. You got all these fucking rules, all this fucking old ass fucking stories that you just have to fucking believe. You got the thing saying that it's this way, but you're supposed to read it that way and this way and boo. You know, the whole thing is just a big convoluted mess, and so it just pushes you into these people that say that they've studied it. What happens to you after, say you're a little boy and everybody tells you, oh, I studied it and this is the way it is, and you're like, that's great, I want to know it too for myself. What happens when you start studying it? Are you so indoctrinated that you just see it the way that they told you to see it, or do you see it for real? Did you actually read that line that says, you know, this is all allegory? What about the things that we enjoy in our lives? I mean, we gotta, how? by learning. I believe that. I believe that's a plausible explanation of how we got to the places that we are. It's pretty amazing because they don't teach us the foundations and the things. Whoa. The things that God, come on, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Come on, stay with us. Stay with us. They're gonna kick you again. Good girl, Yuki. Yuki acted like a freak around it, and it ran off. But I know that there's two of them, and they'd be hanging out together, so I'm gonna be careful. This way. Come on. Come on, Goldie. Hurry. I'm gonna help you. Come on. Wow. He's good. Come over here. Nice and easy. Come on, I'll help you. There you go. Now you can look around. Ah, that was nice. That moose actually wasn't. It looked like it was going to be aggressive, but it just kind of walked away or ran away. That was good. What do you see? You see something? Tied up. Another PP. Look at all them birds. We ain't eating no birds. I feel like that kind of proves I'm a nice guy. I feel bad when little birds die. Wow. So far so good. Just that one moose and it was respectful. Whoa. Come on. Go, Rope. Come on. Come on. Come on, over here. So that's number 2. Looks like they were walking all over here. You'd think this would be a good spot to get mushrooms. I'm trying to remember. You know, because they walk around and disturb the ground a whole bunch. So there should be come on, this way. Still not too bad. Makes it more exciting. You'd think seeing the moose every day and then nothing bad happening and going on our way and they going on their way and just having a good day, you'd think they'd learn. This dog loves getting in the stinky water. You gonna get a drink of water? That's Goru's grass. You're so mean. Come on, right there. It's not deep, I promise. All right, let's go. Good boy. Now this is where you would typically see the bear. So, who knows? We're still on guard. I saw somebody bought like a 7-story 1800s. I think it was late 1800s. It was basically a hotel, 7,500 square feet. Not a huge one, but a large building for like $75,000. Pretty amazing, I think. It's all dilapidated, but you could easily take it down into a shell and then just build things back on the inside in a period fashion, not manner, but fashion. Seems cool. Could you imagine like coming over here with your family and they're like, hey, there's about 400 houses over here that nobody lives in. It's the whole town already divided all up. Why don't you come live here? And then you come live there, but you pay them an organizing fee. And then that person that does the organizing fee, that basically becomes the government because they sold all the stuff to the people, and the people are like, yeah, okay, now what do we do? And you're like, well, you guys could do this, and we need somebody to do this, and we need somebody to do that. Whoever starts it will probably set their family up. I don't know how they orchestrated it all. I mean, how'd they get the people to do it? Was it already a team effort? Seems like, I think there was people that knew the score, and then there was everybody else. And some of the everybody else made it work too. And then everybody coming after was either creating it themselves or made aware of the situation. Let's see, most of us though, we're born and we're fed this BS idea to be our part in the pyramid scheme. You know, they've moved it up to selling humanity out in an epic scale. They create us or allow us to be created. Go to the origin spot. Corrupt us to do the things that they want us to do, and then we make more, and they get corralled over and corrupted, and we think that we're free. I grew up as an American, and you think we're free. There's parts of the world that aren't even free, but you're not free. You're just possibly a different level of the pyramid, possibly not. The pyramid. I don't think it goes up to 1. It probably goes up to a certain level, and it's as wide as it is, and then each one has its own. You made it off of the backs of everybody else. Anyways, I'm leaving.